Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome to our new series of Kingdom 80s. Yeah, like I said at the end of Persona 5 Royal, I really needed to take a break from the Persona series and from doing hour-and-a-half long episodes. I'm thinking these ones are either going to be 30 minutes or maybe 45 minutes. I don't know, this first one's going to be 45. But, anyways, for those of you who never played the Kingdom games, it was basically a game where you were a ruler, spending money in order to build up a kingdom while surviving against near-endless hordes of enemies known only as the Greed, that would get more and more difficult to survive against. Now, that was the original one, where you just had to destroy all the portals. Then there was Kingdom New Lands, where you had multiple islands, each of which had many unlockables, from which you could get different mounts, different units, I think, and various upgrades to make your kingdom stronger and more defensible while you held off against the Greed, and eventually destroyed them. Then there was Kingdom 2 Crowns, which introduced a bunch of different stuff, such as different styles of kingdoms, such as Japanese, Viking. There was even a crossover with Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And this, right here, is Kingdom 80s, a kind of sequel to those games, where you're basically playing as a descendant of the ancient rulers who built up this kingdom. But obviously, you know, set in the 80s, so there's a lot more different stuff. Like, you're no longer riding around on horses. Anyways, this is actually set, like, I believe Chapter 3 of the game, because this game doesn't have a main menu, it just loads into the most recent save, but we are going to start a new game. I'm just going to set it to difficulty normal. Kingdom 80s, Summer of Greed. 80s is a unique kingdom experience. We recommend normal difficulty for players who are new to the series. I'm not. Veterans want to increase their difficulty to be hard or cursed. Yeah, no, I don't want this series to take... Well, it probably won't take as long as Persona, let's be real with that. But I don't want it to take forever. And let's see. Nope, can't change up the color of my hoodie. Glad to see the kids are unfazed by all this. Oh, one other thing. As I state with the beginning of every new series, if there's anything in the volume that is too loud or too quiet, please let me know down in the comments. I will do what I can to fix it. Episode 1, A Summer at Camp Kingdom. And the little shits just ran off with our canoe. Because of course they did. I've been looking for you. You have the bloodline of the monarchs. Yeah, like I said, we're descendant. You must take the crown of creation. So long as we have this crown, we have the ability to build up our kingdom. I want to change this. Ooh, that looks good. Nah. Yeah. Actually, let me see. Oh yeah, that's good. Of course, that also changes up our hoodie. Anyways, as long as we have this crown, we can build up the kingdom. But the Greed also really, really want this crown and will do everything they can to take it from you. We have coins, and the reason I'm pausing is because even though this is a tutorial area, time is still flowing, and we don't want to waste time. In the upper right corner, you see the coin bag that basically holds all the coins. You can only hold so many. If you begin to exceed the amount the bag can hold, which there are some actual physics to that, you'll start dropping coins. Some of them will just drop to the ground and you can pick them back up. Some might fall into the river and be lost forever. So you want to have a lot of coins because they are also technically your health. Whenever the greed hits you, you will drop some coins. If you are out of coins, the next time they hit you, you will drop your crown. Now, you can pick the crown back up, but if the greed managed to get a hold of it, game over. Alright, anyways, stand here, spend some coins to upgrade the camp, or rather to set it up to begin with. Drop some coins to recruit the children. Yes, we are recruiting children. Anyways, archers will defend the walls. And they will also hunt animals for coins. Yeah, we gotta do this tutorial. Also, and I'm using this on a Xbox controller, left trigger will allow you to sprint. You can only do so for so long before you have to, stop and rest. See, workers will build walls and chop trees for coins, hold by a hammer. And yeah, managing your money is extremely important. Because without it, you can't really do anything and you are very vulnerable to the greed. Now, if there are any kids that don't have jobs, they will immediately run up and try to pick up whatever is available. Walls keep the greed out at night, hold to build a wall. Yeah, the greed only attack at night. And you want to be behind the walls when that happens, because you can't really do anything to attack them. You do have this wheelie that we can use. But yeah, they start out very bare bones. Hold to cut a tree, expand to improve your camp. Yes, as we expand out, now I don't know if you noticed, but there was this little patch here. That's where some of the animals will show up for your archers to hunt. So you recruit 2 kids, tap to drop coins. And then we'll get more archers. Alright, and then if we stand here, let's try to call home. See what's going on. Oh yeah, and a big difference from the other Kingdoms games is cutscenes. Hi, we're not at home right now, but leave your name and number. We'll get back to you real soon. I have to find a way to get there. If only the roads weren't blocked. Maybe I can get the canoe back and follow the river home? Well, maybe. But there is a bunch of stuff we want to do here. You'll need that canoe to get home. Yeah, we will. But there is also something at the other end we want to get. And some help from a friend. Yes, we actually get to recruit some party members to help us out in this. Or maybe 2. Indeed. It's up to you now. Get our canoe back. Also, we can upgrade the camp, which also upgrades our capabilities. Something we're going to want to keep in mind. Alright, may as well start by expanding out this way. I think we're better off going after the jock first, in terms of recruiting. Plus, expanding out this way will give more room for our archers to hunt, and thus get us more money. Also, I'm going to want to upgrade this wall. Oh, also, your little workers will pick up any cash that's dropped. Well, actually, any of them will pick up any cash that's dropped. You just gotta stop next to them and they'll drop whatever they've got. Now, as for archers and defense, well, they'll basically go back and forth between which wall they're at. You recruit one, they go to the left. You recruit another, go to the right, back and forth, back and forth. Something to bear in mind. Now, sometimes when you chop down a tree, you'll actually get 2 coins out of it. Good thing to note. Also, there are these little things known as chores that will allow you to get more money. But obviously, we need to clear out some of the forest around it in order to unlock it. And in many cases, it has to be behind the walls before it can function. Otherwise, nobody will work it, which, you know, makes sense. I wouldn't want to work a dangerous area, knowing that I could be attacked at any moment. Like, for example, this berry bush can be a source of regular income, but we need to build some walls in front of it. And you can only build walls, for whatever reason, at designated traffic cone spots. I'm not going to bother with that one right now, just because, well, there's not much of a point to it. It's a very small addition, and it would just get rid of this spawning area for animals, which means less money for us. Alright, may as well talk to him. I'm gonna need a coin to activate the cutscene, and yep, there's a greed portal right there. How's it going down there? Want me to help you get that canoe? Yeah, maybe I could, except with all this weird stuff going on, I'm not so sure of myself. I might not look like it, but I'm a regional rowing champion, and, you know. Don't laugh, but I think if I could just hold that trophy again, I'd get that confidence back. So, we've got to get his trophy back for him. Alright. What do these creatures even want with my trophy? It's not about wanting a trophy. It's about having something. Like I said, they're greed. Now, you can placate greedlings by just dropping some cash. Oh, and that little animation, that's not just there for flavor. That actually does restore our leader's stamina. Okay, we've got some money. Ooh, nope. Now, here's the thing. I'm probably going to want to drop some coins if this camper can't get back behind the wall to placate them, because it's a lot more expensive to have to restore them than it is to just give the greedlings a coin. Alright, I need to get more archers. Because while you do need workers, you primarily need archers. Like, a lot of archers. Okay, I'd say we're good for now. So let's try expanding a little bit out this way. See if we can't find another camp with the kids that we can recruit. Plus, there's also this right here. We could do that to get these chores. I mean, this wall right here. Ooh, another cabin with some kids. Good. Let's see what she wants. There, I'd like to see those creeps get in here now. Hey, saw you coming a mile away. Nice moves. Want my help leaving this place? I won't come down till it's safe for me. Yeah, in other words, we have to get her tower behind the walls. Still hearing monsters out there. Now, these deers, you can drive them towards your campers in order to get them hunted. It'll get you more coins, but it's a bit of a pain. Now, we can pay to get this trophy. However, doing so will cause a bit of a retaliation. Not only that, but there's also debris that's going to be falling from the sky from doing so. So I want to wait until we've built up our defenses some more. And, you know, gotten some more archers to defend us. As well as some viable income. And yeah, as you can see, it's not easy for the archers to take down deer. Huh, missed this tree here. Oh well, I think I need to get an extra worker. Or two. And that's all my cash. Now, unlike in regular Kingdom, where you have this merchant that would come by every so often, or rather every day, so long as you paid him, to give you some cash, that's not an option here. But that is where the chores come in that allow us to get, well, some passive income. What's up with this one? You're not recruited? Probably not. Now, we do want to be careful. We don't want to... Ooh, because, yeah, the sun's setting. We do not want to bring the workers out here while that's happening. Because that will not end well for any of them. So we're better off waiting until after the... Oh, yeah, you weren't recruiting. Fair enough. Anyways, like I was saying, we're better off waiting until after the wave has come. But we are going to want to consider upgrading the cabin. Because we're going to need to do so anyways. But like I said, let's wait it out. Hello. That was convenient timing. Let's get one extra worker. You gonna get that hammer? Okay, guess they're not showing up. That's fine with me. Alright, if I can get this area cleared out, I can build up a wall here, which will let me get the berry bush, and get the mess hall. Mess tent, whichever you want to call it. But that will get me some nice passive income coming in, so I don't have to worry about, well, too much about money. Obviously, if the walls fall, well, they're not going to want to work these jobs. I do have to wait for the background elements to clear out before I can actually build the wall. Like that. Alright, we good? Good. And I want this as strong as possible. Yes, yes, stand here. Kids can do chores to earn coins, such as collecting berries. This does clear out the hunting grounds for some of our archers, but like I said, as long as you can get some chores going, it's not an issue. And your archers will always go to the outermost wall possible. Alright, seems we need to upgrade the camp if we want to get better walls, which, you know, not a bad idea. Now, how much did we need for those walls? Alright, that's all my coins. Let's get a worker over here. And hope they can get this up before the greed starts showing up. Now, while our objective is to the left, there is something to the far right that we are going to want to get. It's going to make life not amazingly easy, but easier for us. Alright, we need another upgrade for that, but I don't think we can get the next upgrade yet. But I do think we've got enough to work with at this point to allow us to get that trophy. Though I should definitely upgrade this wall. Now, normally I don't recommend doing this in the night, but when you're at the earlier days, it's not too big of a deal. I would only ever recommend doing this when you know it's safe. And yeah, we need the champ in order to upgrade this further. Alright, let's do this. Now, I think there are actually some chests we can find hidden somewhere in the forest that will allow us to... Oh, jeez, I hope we got enough for the trophy. Yep. Okay, grab the trophy and run. Avoid the falling debris and the greedlings that come after. Because they are upset that we just took their... Yep, took the trophy that they stole. Which means I probably kind of wasted recruiting these kids. Or at least one of them. Come on, kid, get behind the wall. I can't drop anything to protect you. Sorry. Okay, survived that. Let's recruit this kid again. And let's go recruit the champ. Mostly to get the trophy out of the inventory. And yeah, even kids that don't have jobs can do chores, so... Even if you don't have the cash to give them a job, it's not a bad idea to recruit them anyways. I'm not seeing any cones we could use to build up some walls. You found my trophy! Rad, let's get to work. And yeah, he now follows us around. Ugh, nearest wall is out here. But hey, found one of those treasure chests I was talking about. And he will actually attack the greed. Here. And yeah, that's what I mean, that your coins are your health. Also got a new bike here. It's a gear bike. Gear bike. See, cannot wheelie, instead lets you shift between two gears with double sprint. How fancy. First gear lets you move fast in the forest, while the second gear lets you move fast when not in forest. Nice. You know what? I'll take this. But yeah, you gotta unlock it first, then you can swap to it. And yeah, you can tell you're moving fast when you've got the trail behind you. Yeah, seems as though we're going to have to wait until we can take out greed portals before we can make use of any of this. But that's fine. Let's get a bunch more archers. Where's this one running? So, it looks like we're gonna have to get the Tinker going. So let's expand these walls out. Plus, not only that, but it will allow us to get the lifeguard chore, which means more money. Now, in the original kingdoms with these vagabond camps, which is what they originally were, you know, not the kids, you need to have a tree on either side for them to not be destroyed and thus remove your only chance of recruitment. There were some things you could do once they were behind walls, but it also made it a lot more expensive to recruit them. But the problem is, our Tinker friend is right here, and we need to expand the walls. Can't do that without taking down the trees. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think we gotta worry about that. There is the camp that we can upgrade, and it might not be a bad idea to do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this cabin behind the wall. So that I can get the lifeguard chore going, and then I'm going to head back and upgrade the camp. Just to see what I get with the champ on our side. Assuming I have enough coins afterwards to do so. Come on, keep upgrading it. Alright. Yes, I know. Chores. You've already told us about this. Also, I really need to get some more jobs going for these kids. That I'm recruiting. And there we go. Upgraded. Which means we can actually get some quote-unquote knights going. Now, what this does is it basically gives you a special unit that allows you to that takes up 4 archers who will no longer hunt, but they will defend the outer walls in a more organized manner. And we kinda are going to need them later on. Uh-oh. Red one. That is not a good sign. That means a blood moon is coming. And blood moons usually mean that we are going to have more dangerous enemies. So we really, really need to up our defenses. I think we can actually now upgrade the walls further. Keep doing that. I gotta stop. Yep, let's upgrade this outer wall even further to withstand tonight's onslaught. So we won't be getting the Tinkerer just yet. Also should probably get to the other side. And potentially even upgrade this wall. But the outer walls are the most important. And we had better hurry. Definitely got plenty of coins if we need to placate the greed. But hopefully that won't be necessary. This is honestly the wall I'm the most worried about. Oh boy. Come on. Where are they at? Ooh, you hear that music. And now you can see that there are some masked greed, or at least you would if Champ hadn't knocked them away. But masked greed have more durability than regular greed. Regular greedlings, they go down kinda easily as long as you hit them. But masked ones, well, they take a lot more damage. But hey, you can also see that they have 80s references, because this wouldn't be an 80s game without 80s references. Alright, well, now, you see how there's a green number on the day? That means that we now have a calm night. What that means is the greedlings will not attack in any way. Unless we do something that pisses them off. Which, honestly, I am going to be doing by building out these walls and then recruiting the Tinker. But I want to build them up as far as they will go. Come on, blast here, and then we get the Tinkerer. Come on. All right. Here they come. Everybody behind the walls. Yeah, this is basically an induced blood moon. Or I guess you could call it an eclipse, considering the sun just disappears if it's midday. Now, if that wall falls, then her tower is no longer behind the walls, and thus we have failed this. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Ah, there they are. Took them long enough. Not sure what that hat's a reference to. I mean, obviously something 80s, but I don't know what. Alright, there we go. I'll follow you anywhere. Now with the Tinker unlocked, we have unlocked a fair amount of stuff. Like, we now have the ability to start going after those sieges, or after those greed portals. No, not here. Oh, I guess we have to upgrade the camp first. She heads off. Ah, I was wondering when this was going to be repaired. And now, we can build a siege barrier. Go get our canoe back. Yet we will eventually. Oop, not enough coins for that. And yeah, we've got our little knights that will recruit 4 archers who will no longer hunt, but if you've got some chores set up, then it shouldn't be a problem. So we pay for this, and now the champ will push it along. This is basically going to act as a barrier, which actually that reminds me. You want to give your knights some coins to up their health. Now I can also give a coin to it to break the siege. I honestly want to go the other way, because there is something we can get, but I guess it's not going to let us do that. Ooh, may as well give the other knight a bunch of coins as well. I should probably consider upgrading these walls. Somebody gonna come and upgrade them? Because if not, I should probably stay here. Wait, unless... Hear me out, I'm gonna try something. Okay, so you don't need to build on the opposite side. You just need to, pull it back past the campfire and he will turn it around. Now, we are short on time, but I figure we may as well at least destroy our first greed portal before ending things off. And this is basically how it works. See, in the original, what would happen is you would just pay some coins, and any knights on the side would charge off towards the first portal. In this instance, we actually need the dumpster, which will act as a barrier, whereas in the original, the knights would act as a barrier. Yeah, once we get in range, they will start attacking the portal. And the knights will leap out and attack the greedlings. Very handy. However, destroying these portals does come at a price. That price being, well, angering the greed. Which will induce a blood moon. And honestly, we do not want to be out here once the blood moon hits. Much as I would like to. So we are going to want to backtrack with the dumpster, because otherwise we got to pay to replace it, which isn't too bad right now, but all the same. It's kind of why I upgraded the wall on the other side. But yeah, this is kind of basically how it's going to go. I am going to break the siege for now so that we can start building out again. But once we've taken care of all the portals on the right side, that will mean that we no longer have to worry about any greed coming from the right. And there is a finite amount of portals to the right in this instance. Oh boy, a slug. These guys cannot be placated with any form of coins. There's also the crabs. That basically launch artillery at you. Yeah, these guys are tough. Like, really tough. If you guys wouldn't mind, you know, shooting the damn thing. Ow. Can't get close enough to start it up. And it looks like one of our knights has fallen. I'm not sure why or how. Great, he's gonna destroy the dumpster. Wonderful. Okay, start shooting him. Here, see, that's all it would have taken. Alright, well, I think that's a good point to end this episode off here for today, because it just saved. So, could have been a better ending, but oh well. Anyways, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.